Continuing my adventure in Silicon Valley, I had the opportunity to meet one of the people that actually are part of history. One of those amazing people who created what we call today graphic design. I met Aaron Marcus at the San Francisco Modern Art Museum, where he held a speech about his work that is now exhibited at the museum's sixth floor. Typeface to Interface is the title of the exhibition, and if you did not visit it until now, be sure that you visit it till November. We met there and we had a short chat, and he was so kind to invite me and to continue our conversation at his house and private office in Berkeley. I felt honored and I headed off to Berkeley with full excitement.
So, Aaron, what is your opinion about Japanese animation, partner?
Well, thank you, partner, for your question. I am not an expert in Japanese manga, anime, etc., but I certainly have been fascinated with Japanese culture since I first visited there in 1975, and I've been going back ever since. Our company was quite popular in Japan in the 1980s because they were discovering the value of user interface design. In fact, Ricoh Corporation sent one of their staff to live in our office for about a month or two to learn everything he could and take that information back to Ricoh, where they created their first user interface design group within that company. That person later quit and formed his own design firm, which was in competition with AMA for work in Japan. But we were still friends, and in fact, he was the person who translated one of my earliest books into Japanese because there was almost no one else who understood the terminology and concepts. Now, I've been interested and intrigued with manga comics. I've been collecting them since the 1980s. And when I visited there, I brought back lots of Transformers and other Japanese characters for my children, who grew up with a lot of this set of toys, concepts, and characters before a lot of Americans had even heard of those kinds of designs. I've been interested and intrigued by the traditions of Japanese storytelling and Japanese manipulation of visual form, which I think is deeply embedded in the culture, and you can see it in the changes of the Transformer products. You can see some of this creative vitality in the nature of Japanese manga and the strong influence on even today cute characters like Hello Kitty, which have had worldwide popularity, not just with little girls, but with little boys, grown men, grown women, etc. It's quite a phenomenon.
By the way, do you think that products should also be advertised through animation, or do you think they should be normal?
Well, I think that we're seeing now in China, for example, with mobile products being advertised on mobile devices with animation as a key function and feature of the advertisements. WeBank is a completely mobile banking system that introduced itself to new customers through rather clever cartoon-like animations without a lot of text, but the animations, the visuals explained what the bank was, what the benefits were, how to start up, how to do it, all of that in very quick animations. And I think that's something that we'll see much more of in the future.
So all products, you're saying that products should also have good visuals when they're advertising. So they should be good quality visuals.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
That's been the basis for our work in my own firm for 35 years. Our slogan is, we help people make smarter decisions faster. no matter what the content, no matter what the context, no matter what the platform, no matter what the hardware, no matter what the software, and helping people to make smarter decisions faster means giving information visualization in dynamic ways, in effective visual communication with typography, symbolism, color, layout, animation, all of the things that those of us in the visual communication professions know are extremely important for conveying facts, concepts, and emotions.
After showing me around his more than impressive collections and works, and also giving me precious advice on my work, we had a very interesting and animated conversation about his work and graphic design. Aaron's work is more than art. He has an eagle eye, an extraordinary amount of knowledge, and a fantastic sense of humor that made our interview, as you already noticed, non-conventional and interesting.
Hours of debating and idea exchanging with Aaron Marcus, we found out what is the next trend in graphic design. Want to know about it? Well, then follow us in the next episode of Adventures of a Teen in Silicon Valley. See you then.